I hate this machine. It always breaks down.
How lucky, I can go to sleep then.
I heard Mr. Smarty talking about a very good technique for problem solving. It could help you.
And what is this technique?
All I know is that it is called Dmaic.
Even if it is called cheesecake, I will do it to solve the problems of this never-ending trouble machine.
I am very happy that you asked for help, Mr. Grouchy. It is very true, the Dmaic technique is very useful for problem solving. And the word Dmaic stands for define, measure, analyze, improve, and the C for control. Now let us see what each step means. Define. In the define step, you need to determine what is really the problem. In other words, if you don't know where you want to go, it does not matter which way you take. Start first by forming a project team. Define the problem together and narrow the problem down to a manageable size. You can simply do so by utilizing the 5 wives, 1 husband technique. What? Who? When? Why? Where? Finally, the husband, how? Here is a simple example. The second step is to measure. If you don't measure, Mr. Grouchy, you will not be able to manage. You need to establish a measurement system and start to collect relevant data. A tally sheet like this would be very helpful to do so. Thirdly, analyze. In this step, we will use the collected data to find the root cause of the problem. Many techniques can be used, including the fishbone diagram, brainstorming, or the YY technique. Improve. Once the root cause is found, Mr. Grouchy, we will need to develop an action plan to fix the problem and reduce its probability.
Well, what if the problem has got more than one solution?
Good question. In that case, evaluate your countermeasures using the following steps. Identify and give weight to your criteria of success. Give weight to your solutions as well, and create a matrix. Multiply weights, and the solution with the highest sum is the one. Control. Once the problem is solved, a follow-up is required to ensure that the problem will not be repeated. Put a standard operating procedure in place, and train the operators to apply. Use one-point lessons to demonstrate. You can also utilize fail-safe devices to prevent problems from reoccurring.
Thank you very much, Mr. Smarty.
What is wrong, Mr. Lazy?
The machine is not stopping as frequently as before.